At the turn of the century, I was teaching at the Université de Cergy-Pontoise outside of Paris. I had quite a few Iranian students then, all of whom spoke English quite well, and all of whom were quite beautiful. They shared that trait with the Empress Farah, who was the wife of the Shah of Iran. It turns out that the parents of these kids immigrated to France at the time of the Iranian Revolution, and they were the bourgeoisie, the people that had money, and they took it with them before the Ayatollah Khomeini took over Iran. According to pious legend documented by Truman Capote, the Shah's bank account was not the only thing that was supersized. What is definitely sure is that he had a taste for Dom Pérignon rosé. À la fin du siècle, j'étais un prof d'anglais à l'université de Cergy-Pontoise en dehors de Paris. J'ai eu pas mal d'étudiants d'origine iranienne. Ils voulaient s'appeler persanne. Il paraît que les parents ont eu beaucoup de fric. Ils ont immigré à l'époque de la révolution iranienne. Selon les témoins, le Shah d'Iran était bien monté. Il est sûr pourtant qu'il a eu le goût pour Dom Pérignon rosé. Today I wanted to make an Iranian dish that's based on sorghum. This is what it looks like. It was cultivated 6,000 years before Christ in Iran and also in India, a lot of the Middle East countries. That's what it looks like uncooked, and it's a very tough grain that you have to cook a long time. So after an hour, it looks like this, which isn't a lot different, but it did tenderize it considerably. Well, this will make a lovely dish for Thanksgiving if you wanted to have a vegan Thanksgiving. And if you don't want to have a vegan Thanksgiving, you could always serve it as a side to turkey. It's really beautiful and jewel-like. A presentation that is really very colorful. The only other ingredient that needed cooking were some chickpeas that I made with garlic and shallots, cumin and paprika. So they just got toasted a little bit. There are a litany of other ingredients that go into this. There's parsley and mint and a blood orange. You can use any other kind of orange segment you want. Pistachios and some green olives. And then you have these arrows of pomegranate, some za'atar seasoning, olive oil, and the star, which is molasses made of pomegranate, which you just use pomegranate juice with sugar and lemon and boil it down till you get a nice syrup like that. Now, I would suggest just mixing all this together and let it macerate for a little bit so that it will get all these flavors together, and then we'll plate it. Here we are a half an hour later. I've molded this, and I'm going to carefully take the mold out. You may get a few little things that fall off, but you still have a beautiful presentation here. And as you can see, the molasses dressing, whatever it's pomegranate molasses dressing comes out and makes a beautiful sauce to go with it. So enjoy.